So I wanted to do a story time because I believe communication skills are important, and it just frustrates me when someone cannot communicate. And sometimes I do call out people out, like, what do you mean by this, or like, can you go explain it further? Like, it's kind of annoying that you're avoiding the question. I say stuff like that. So in this situation, I feel like it's kind of complicated, it's kind of difficult, and I don't know how to go about it. So let me go on. Let me start it off. So my friend is sick. He went to the hospital. He got really, really sick that he had to get a surgery, and he has no one to take care of him, right? Yeah, he has no one to take care of him, and he told me, "Oh, can you help me out or something like that?" He wants my help and stuff. I could help him, but to a certain extent, and I already feel burnt out, just because I have a mental illness, and there's so much that I could do just because, like I said, I have a mental illness, and I struggle every day with my thing. So like, to help someone else is just very...
In 2 miles, take exit 1C for I-405 north towards Santa Monica.
And it takes a lot of energy, It takes a lot of energy for me to help someone, but like, I do my best, and I'm sure they do their best too, but I was put in a difficult situation because, like, he kind of insinuated, like, oh, like, I have no one to take care of me, and like, because I told him I'm leaving, like, I told him yesterday, like, I'm leaving, and then he kind of felt like, what if something, I don't know, he just kind of like made a comment that said, like, oh, I have no one, and try to put guilt on me, like, for leaving him alone, like, like, he just made me feel guilty, like, for leaving him alone. Basically, that's how it sounded, and that's how the situation went. And I did feel guilt a little bit, and I just didn't know how to go about it. I was wondering, like, should I tell him that he's making me feel guilty?
In half a mile, take exit 1C for I-405 north towards Santa Monica.
I was like, should I tell him that he's making me feel guilty, and I don't like that? Was that bad in my part, because he's sick? I was like, I don't know, like, because I was kind of like annoyed and like just annoyed by it.
Take exit 1C.
So cars are going so slow. So the thing is, like, when
continue on I-405 north for 4 miles.
When I try to overdose, he's the one that took me to the emergency room. So like, he took me to the emergency room, and they checked me out, at the emergency room. So if he wouldn't have took me to the emergency room, I would have not gone. And what if there was something wrong with my body? Like, he's the one that took me. So I feel like I owe him. Like, I shouldn't complain. So I kind of feel guilt. I do feel guilt, and it was triggering because, like, when how do I say this? Like, when my brother committed suicide, like, I did not wish my brother a happy birthday. I did not go visit my brother for his birthday. I could have, my friend was the one that told me, go visit your brother, and then he got mad at me when I told him I didn't go visit him. My brother, because I talked to my friend, he was like, oh, tomorrow's my brother's boyfriend, my brother's birthday. I'm confusing things. So he told me tomorrow I told him tomorrow's my brother's birthday. Yeah, birthday. How do I say this? Sorry, it's because I'm driving and there's a lot of traffic. But yeah, he's like, then he told me like, oh, go visit your brother today and wish him a happy birthday. I was like, okay. Like, he's like, make sure you go visit your brother for his birthday and stuff. And I chose not to, you know. I was like, no, I don't want to. I chose myself. And I don't know if I lied to him and I told him, oh, I did go visit him. I do not remember. Maybe I did tell him that. Or maybe I just... No, I think I told him, no, I didn't. And then he got mad. I don't know. Maybe he got mad after the whole situation happened. Because I don't remember. Because I think he told me when, when he got off his work, he's like, oh, did you go visit your brother? And I was like, no. And he's like, why not? And he got mad at me. And I was just irritated by him, you know? By the whole situation. I was like, it's my personal life whether I want to visit him or not, you know. And then the next day, you know, my mom calls me that he killed himself, you know. And then he took me to my parents' house when that situation happened, you know, because I wasn't gonna go, you know. I was like, when my mom called me, I was like, no, I don't. I was like, okay, I was just like, okay, you know. But then he's the one that kind of insisted that I go, and he's the one that took me. So, you know, he took his time to do this all for me. So I feel like I shouldn't even complain. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't complain and I should just shut up, and I don't know. I just feel burnt out. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard situation, you know. And it's like, what if he doesn't make it, you know? Because he has another surgery. So I was like, what if he doesn't make it and stuff? And then I'll feel guilt, you know. I don't want to feel good. That's not a good feeling, you know, feeling guilt. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna try my best to do what I can, you know. But yeah.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-405 North.
But yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video already. But yeah, it's kind of ironic. I mean, this is just a random video talking about random topics, but I think it's kind of ironic that, you know, he wants to live and I don't.
Keep left to stay on I-405 North.
You know, it's just ironic. If I would have gotten that sick, I would have just...
In 1.5 miles, take exit 30B for Long Beach Boulevard.
I would just let the illness kill me, you know? If I was in his situation, I would just let the illness kill me. But no, he wants help. He wants to survive. And it's kind of ironic. Or not, is the word ironic? I'm not sure. But it's kind of the whole situation is, I don't know the word. I don't want to say interesting. It's what's a neutral word? It's just eye-opening how you know, he's doing his best to survive and he wants to survive versus me. I'm like, I don't give a damn. I'd rather just die, you know. So yeah, I think it's kind of eye-opening. I mean, but at the end of the day, I still want to die regardless of the whole situation, you know. At the end of the day, it's not going to change my mind from wanting to die, you know. This has not opened my eyes where I was like, oh my god, I want to live now. No. I still want to, you know, D-I-E.
In half a mile, take exit 30B for Long Beach Boulevard.
Okay. So yeah, do not have friends. That's all I gotta say. If you're gonna have friends, be careful. Or, you know, if you have friends, yeah. Goodbye.